Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20+ years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video we'll be replacing the fog lights on this 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Basically the same as any 99-03 Grand Cherokee. The tools you're going to need are a 10mm wrench or a socket and handle. And then if you have some issues you might need some vice grips if the bolts are rusty, and then if they're really rusty and won't come apart, you'll probably need a little hacksaw or sawzall, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, so maybe you had a little altercation with a rock or a slip and spin and you need to replace a headlight or a fog light because of damage, or maybe you just want to take about 100,000 miles off your vehicle, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, here you can see that new driver's side headlight and then both changed out headlights makes the truck look a lot different. Go back to the old. Maybe you want to change the look of your truck. There you can see the limited headlights installed, and now you can see both headlights installed. Now this truck is a 130,000 mile truck, and you can tell, or you can see just by changing out the lights, you can take about 100,000 miles off the front end.
Okay, to replace fog lights, we're actually obviously underneath the vehicle here, and there are two bolts, and I'm going to tighten up on one. That's one of them right there. Okay, they're 10mm bolts, and you can reach up in there with your hand for that one. It's fairly easy. Just stop it here and change angle. Okay, and the other one, you can see the tire here. So I'll tighten up here, and it's right there. Okay, and you can pull this back far enough that you can get your hand in there and get a 10mm socket wrench. So we're going to take those two bolts off and then see from the front. Okay, so move the bolts on the back, and then it comes out, and then again, like most, it's a thumb lock, and it comes out, and then your fog light's free. Now we get asked a lot, can you remove the bulb and replace it without removing the light? And yes, on these cars you can. You can reach in here, you see my hand. There's enough room in there to get in there, unplug the bulb, and twist it out. And the bulb twists counterclockwise and then pulls straight out. So you can get the bulb out and change it without, without removing this. Okay, something to show you here. So these are actually the studs. The nuts were rusted on the back side so much that rather than the nuts coming off, the studs just unscrewed from the light. So if you're changing your light, you can do one of two things. Actually, let me grab the new fog light and I'll show you. Okay, so here's the new fog light, and you can see it's got the stud in it. So one option is you remove the studs from the new fog light. I'm going to remove it somewhat, but I can already see an issue. It appears that this is much larger than these, so we're going to have to grab hold of these with some pliers, spray the back with some penetrating oil, and remove these from the truck so we can put the new ones in correctly. So try and get a little penetrating oil down on the back side of these. Alright, so I've got my wrench on the back side. What you're going to want is a good set of locking pliers. These are called vice grip pliers, and you're going to want to lock them on there really well so that stud can't move around. And that seems to be working. And just back it off the rest of the way. Okay, so with penetrating oil, pliers, and a wrench, I was able to get this one out. This one, I was not able to get it out the conventional way. So what I did, I'll close up on it a little bit, is I just used a little hacksaw. Where's our zoom? Zoom. Zoom. Okay. And basically, I just cut down on the plastic, and then I just popped it up and out of there. Now what I'll do is I'll put it in a vise or use a big set of pliers and get it apart. But that'll be okay because I'll be able to put the new light in there, and it'll still hold. There's still plenty to hold on there. I didn't end up breaking anything for real. That little crack won't affect anything once everything's tight together and pinched together. So, okay, so you can see I'm having to use a vise to get this nut off of here, doing everything to save it. Now you could go down to the hardware store, buy one for, I don't know, 10, 15, 20, 25 cents or something. Okay, so we've got our new fog light ready to go in. I'm going to take my penetrating oil and coat these studs real good, so hopefully this will be on a car for this car for another 20 years. And maybe if you have to take it off again, you'll be able to do that. And plug in the light back up in there. I'll get this one started. And we'll tighten those up, and the fog light will be all set.
We hope this helps you out. This video was brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person. Thank you very much.